Okay, guys, so just wanted to do a quick behind the scenes since some of you have asked of what's going on behind the scenes, Rose. We want to see what. So, this room used to be my gym. As you can see, there is actually some gym equipment still in here because I don't have space for it anywhere else. But anyway, I wanted to give you a quick walkthrough of my space. So, as I come to the door, I have my Cricut that I just got. So this is where I am making those bookmarks, magnetic bookmarks, and invites and all that I've sent out. I have my cutter here, heavy duty paper cutter. It's a sneak peek on some of the bookmarks that's coming. This is my order area. So when I get off the screen and with your box or packages, this is where I'm taking it. I have my inspiration board there, designs that I'm working on and things like that. But here I have all my labels and everything organized, have my screens showing me the orders and all the information that I need to get everything packed up. And underneath I have just like the paper, the crinkle paper and all that goes into the orders. Going further down, you'll see my little tape thing there with all my fancy tape. I like my tape. Here I have some extra goodies for freebies. Coming down, just kind of have some extra mugs up top on my shelf here. Further here, these are my new stickers and bookmarks and things like that I am designing. So people who are in VIP book club or folks that want to buy those individually, that's where I store them. Coming underneath here, there's actually some other goodies as well. So bath bombs and all that extra stuff. I use up all the space, guys. Here is my bin for all the shower steamers, extra teas, extra hot cocoa, sorry. And then this is my bin with all the goodies, whether it's hot cocoa, coffee, tea, it's all stored in there. Then I have this little area here. This is where I go to pull. These are the bookmarks that are sold individually. I have my tassels. There's those infamous honey bears, candles, tumblers, my pens. I got some mugs up top of here, and they also go on top there as well. And this is where Big Bertha sits. Further organization under here, so everything from the giant paper clips to annotation tabs, socks, highlighters, all that is also under here as well. So that's where I grabbed that. This is my library card. Abigail encouraged me to get a library card, so all the books that I put away during the live goes there. And then I also store like the reading logs and some extra bookmarks under there as well. As we keep going, this may start looking familiar. So this is the shelves that you see in the back, in the background. So I have this broken out by fantasy, romantasy. So that section is there. And then I think you probably see this more as the background. I try to change it up every now and then. Now we're going into spring. So I have some cute little bunny rabbits. I love this one with the one reading, with the TBR background, the counter, and then all my dark romances right below that. And off to the next side, we have our contemporary romance books. Alice Feeney, my husband's wife, is not contemporary, but that's just where it landed so that people can see it because it's been pretty popular. Another shelf that's off screen will be the thriller section. So I have this whole section here of thriller books and true crime, horror. That's all here. Yeah, this is what the book section looks like. When you put a book on hold, it goes on here. So this is where I store all the books. the sticky notes with the names, mugs and stuff like that on top. So when I am on live, this is my view. So I have the light in, obviously, so you guys can see better. Underneath, I have just some garbage, storage for wrapping paper. In my little bin here, I have more like solid colors, and then off to the side would be any scrap paper or any paper used for wraps, pretty much. This is what I see. Got my tablet here. So this is where I start. I see that's what's doing the streaming, and then I can see orders and all that on my computer screens. Off to the side, this is where all my bookmarks are, all the magnetic bookmarks, all the little page clips and all that. So that's where that all fits. But yeah, so this is my view when I am on live. Now going back off to the side, in this little area here is where I have all the face mask, eye mask, lip mask, all the extra goodies that come along in your bundles. I got some extras sitting there. This is the big paper cutter that I use to cut those extra long rolls. Got more wrapping paper under there. And then this is just my little area for writing down goals, whether that be for the month, for the year, whatever, to keep me going and as organized as possible. And right behind that, I have the infamous ribbon roll. So all my ribbons are in here. There used to be a lot more. I'm getting through it. I will be adding more shortly as if I need more. But yeah, that's where all the ribbons are. And then I do have the bucket here with some extra scrap paper and extra ribbon as well. So my treadmill has become a storage area for more wrapping paper. As we go back over, it's another area for even more books. So these are extras that obviously did not fit on the shelves that you see. So these are new ones, so new books that have come in. We have some fantasy on top, romance primarily in this area. And this whole stack right here, guys, oh my God, these are books that I still need to get loaded onto the site. Pretend that you did not see this stack, okay? And underneath here, I even have more books under here. So it's just all additional storage in this area. So that's what that all looks like from this angle. That's my old workout machine. I obviously don't use it much anymore. My infamous ice machine where I'm always running for ice during my lives. And then this section here, again, more books. So a lot of romance, dark romance on top. A lot of fantasy in this area. And then I have my printers. So currently using my printers here for creating bookmarks and all that for you. So I have 2 of my printers there. And then more books underneath that. So more romance. Romance is obviously my biggest genre. Got some reading logs and word search, things like that there. My punching bag that I don't use anymore. This area is just a hot mess, but I do have a little printer there. Use that as well. Lot that's messy, but extra book sleeves, extra socks, and my little containers behind here. So I use these quite a bit to store extra stuff. Keep going. These are the more out of season books. So think Christmas, fall books. Few that are older or ones that go on sale is there, coloring books and so on. So again, that's another shelf. This is where the craziness begins when I talk about the back, where it says I gotta go in the back. So this is where the craziness is. But as you can see, my mugs and tumblers that have not been opened yet is here. So lots of storage. Of course, more books. Fantasy section mostly. Then we have some thrillers, more mugs and tumblers there, and more books. Surprise! Dark in this section, but I do like mostly romance and fantasies in this area. So these are, again, extra books that are not, can fit in on the couple shelves that you see behind the scenes. So from out of the, as you can see, yeah, just wanted to give you an overview of the room. So it's not a big space. I've tried to get as much in here as possible. And then side like section, as you guys know, I have candles. So these are my extra candles that I have. And then that leads to my t-shirt making area. So these are just some transfers that I have for t-shirts. Continue here. This is where I fold and everything. Got some storage there. It's a picture of me and my grandma from a long time ago. Got our different size t-shirts in here. Got another heat press. Storage for more transfers. Heat press, and then I store sweatshirts in the bins. But yeah, guys, so that is again the behind the scenes. Oh, I missed a spot. This is like where I have cup wraps, extra cups, so tumblers. This is just the box. These are the books that will be going out here shortly for book club. So they're right there because I need to get working on them. But yeah, so all in all, this is my setup here at TBR Anonymous. I hope you enjoyed my little tour of my workspace. Thank you, guys.